Alright guys, so here's a video of my car I wanted to make. It's a Mitsubishi Galant 2000. It's a ES, just a regular old Galant. And pretty much I'm just going to go through everything that I've done to the car, more or less. It's kind of a lengthy video, so you know, if you want to see everything, just stick around. It might be a two-part video, I'm not sure yet. But it's a good looking car. If you have a Galant, whoops, I just totally ran into the wall. If you have a Galant, or just, you know, have something similar to it and want to see the stuff I've done, I mean, I'm going to explain what I did too. So it's kind of like a helpful video, I guess, to show you guys, you know, what I've done or how I did it. And I don't know, if you guys are interested, watch the whole video. It's a fiberglass hood. I actually got that for free because it came in the mail like messed up, and you probably can see this on camera. Right here, the paint job is like, it's kind of like, it's really bad. Well, it's not too bad, but I did okay. I like bought epoxy to fix it. Like it was broke. It was broke like right here pretty much. And I got some epoxy, some fiberglass epoxy, and fixed it. Same with up here, if you can see that. I didn't do too bad of a job. It was the first time I've ever worked with fiberglass hoods. I had to even cut it to install it, so it wasn't flush. It wasn't very flush, but it's on there pretty good now. And then there's the hood pins. What else? Headlights. I put the grill in, that black grill. There's lights under here, and I'll show you them. Didn't do anything with fog lights. Alright, let's go to the side. As you can see on the side, the wheels, what I did was pretty much, these are Acura wheels. They're off of a Acura, it's a sedan. It's like a, I think mid to late 2000 year model Acura sedan. I've seen them on, I forgot what it's called, I can't remember. It's not the, I'm not sure what it's called, I'd have to look it up. But anyway, they're off of that. Got all four of them. There's like no light over there. I got all four of them for 160 bucks with the tires. They were in a friend of mine's house that moved in. He moved into a rental, and pretty much got these for, or they were just sitting in the shed, my bad. And the tires are like pretty good. You can't see that. This camera doesn't show good on get it on the side. There you go. The tires aren't too bad. Like, they're actually pretty good. But all of them are the same on all four sides. But yeah, 160 bucks for the whole set, like wheels and tires, and they're 17-inch rims. I had to cut them out. I had to like bore them out though. You probably can't see that, but it's like bored out a little bit here. Not the whole thing, like not this. It's just, when I say bore, like I just trimmed it out. So there's a piece on the disc brake that was like making it so it wasn't flush on here, and I just pretty much cut that out. And that took a long ass time. That took like 2 days. And then I painted the front brake calipers red. That's pretty much it for the front. Let me go to the back. Oh, I had to seal up the sunroof, which was pretty ghetto. But it was leaking. I think it was leaking. I'm not even sure. In the back, I've got the, let's see if I can get that. There's not enough light back here. Alright, this is a little bit better. Brought the light over here so you can see. I don't feel like doing this out. I don't feel like doing this video outside because I don't want to look like I'm crazy talking to myself. Tail lights, you can see these are Mitsubishi Galant tail lights, the Euro style ones. And I actually saw this on Car Domain. So somebody had tinted just around it. Like all you do is tape, pretty much tape around. Put tape over this, painter's tape over the clear part that you don't want to paint. And pretty much put car tinting, or you can paint it black, whatever you want to do. I just made it real dark. And that, the exhaust, I don't know if you can see that. Let me get the light. Yeah, I did it on both sides. I got a little RVA sticker there too. Turn exhaust. It's pretty flush. It sounds pretty good. It's a V6 under here, so it does sound all right. And then LED light here, which it looks kind of sketchy, but it looks good at night. And LED light for the license plate. And just here's the wheel again from the side. Look on this side. It's a pretty nice looking car. I'm kind of disappointed I have to get rid of it, but I mean, I kind of need to. It's a 12-year-old car, so. Alright, so here's the inside. Let me go ahead and show you guys. You can see the lighting. I put lighting underneath the dash. I've actually got these from a car at like a junkyard pretty much near where I live, and it's like the vinyl which comes on the, I think it's the GTZ edition of this car or something like that. I don't know. The leather package is pretty much what I'm trying to say. The leather package took all the door panels out except for the one in the back. I couldn't find that at the freaking place, so it looks so dumb. And I couldn't find one anywhere else. So, but also painted these black. Took the the door trim little pieces, painted them black on both sides and in the back. Pretty much that side's done, and the passenger door is done. I didn't do the rear passenger door, but you can see the lights up under here. I've even got lights up here. These are LED lights. They're pretty bright, really bright at night. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to get the light in to show you guys the rest of the inside. So let me go grab a light real quick. Alright, so here's the seats. I put racing seats in here too. You guys probably saw that right before I grabbed this light. I had them sliding at one point, but I think it was the passenger one wouldn't slide anymore, so I just took that off, and they're just pretty much like fixed in there, which kind of sucks, but I mean, I got them in there at least. And I've actually got a video up if you guys want to see how I did that. And it did pass inspection, but that's not like likely for every place. I think the place that I got my car inspected, I don't know, they're just, I mean, they're good people, but I don't think they really cared. Anyway, alright, so let me show you the dash. So here's the dash pretty much. What I did was put a little GPS in, and I'll take it off and show you. It's like, it's mounted on there, but it's not really mounted on there. Like, it's a TomTom 5-inch. It's really nice. It's a nice little setup that I figured out. And pretty much took this piece out, the whole trim piece, like I did with those. It's the same as that, pretty much, like a trim piece. It just pulls out. And I put a stereo in here also, which is pretty nice. Got a little nice volume knob, SD card, USB. It's not bad. It's a nice little, stereo. And I've got an amp in the back. Got a dash mat. And the only reason I have that is because when I bought the car, there's a, like, you can't see it, but like over there where the window is, it's like broken. That's exactly why this thing was purchased, just to cover that up. And I didn't even buy it. It came with the car like that. Anyway, back to this. Took this out, filled this with epoxy. Like, I put like saran wrap on the front because it's like empty. It's a big open area, and pretty much did that. Let's see if I can get more light in this. If you can, you might be able to see it. Yeah, a little bit. If you look at a Galant, you'd be able to tell. It's open pretty much, and all I did pretty much was filled it with epoxy, same fiberglass epoxy I used on the hood actually, and then painted it and just drilled a hole for the TomTom mount and drilled a hole for this little power cord, so my TomTom's always like plugged in, which is pretty cool. I'll show it to you guys in a second. It's always a pain in the butt to get back on though, especially with one hand. Yeah. Alright. Let me go ahead and put this back in real quick because this is a pain in the ass to do with one hand. Alright, that literally only took 1 second with two hands. Okay, so pretty much I guess I'll show it to you guys now. I'll just like put the car on, sort of. So there's a stereo. And then the tom-tom. So pretty much, you know, driving around. I also put lighting in here, so you can see the lighting there. So you got, you know, pretty much the stereo, the climate control stuff, and a GPS at the top. I was pretty happy when I got all this completely done, because it does look nice, other than the fact that the GPS does, like, you know, come out a little bit, but it's also removable. You know, it's not something that's just stuck in your car, which is also pretty cool. And like I said, the lights over there, you have to agree to that. But yeah, it actually works. It's a nice little GPS system in my car, which is pretty cool. On here I put, like, you can buy these online. It's like a pretty much a cover, but you actually stitch it up yourself. So I actually took the steering wheel off and then stitched it up myself. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see stitching. I did that all. It took like literally 2 hours to stitch that whole thing. Just about. I mean, it took a while. It wasn't too bad, but you know, that's pretty much the inside of my car. There isn't a whole lot done in the back seats. Actually, there's really nothing done back there. This is pretty much it. This is where all the cool stuff is, pretty much where I'm gonna be looking at it. All right. I'll show you guys underneath the
sharp left.
Oh, the GPS has something for me to, I don't know what it said, but whatever.
Sharp left.
Sharp left? Okay. Yeah, because I'm totally driving right now. Alright, I guess I'll show you guys underneath the hood. And that's pretty much it. Underneath the hood is pretty much showing you guys the whole car. But I really did want to make this video, so let me go ahead and show you guys under the hood. Alright guys, so here's underneath the hood. The infamous Galant. I really haven't done a whole lot. I mean, it looks nice under here, but I haven't done like work like actual people do, like to tune the cars, like turbos and, you know, painting the engine and stuff. I don't know, all that crazy stuff. I'm not into doing stuff like that. It's too much work for me. I just don't want to do it. But simple stuff like, you know, I got the cold air intake, and I made a little ghetto, you know, shield. Little heat shield, I guess. Did that. A little strut bar. Just buying that pretty much and putting it on there. That. What else? Oh, the spark plugs. Red spark plugs. That was a pain in the butt. Stuff like that is not stuff I normally do or want to do to cars, because I had to take this whole thing off right here. And it really wasn't that much once I figured out what I was doing, but I didn't know what the hell I was doing, so taking it off was kind of a pain in the butt. Just to get to the back ones, like, it was only the back ones. The front ones are pretty easy. Well, and then hooking them up, like hooking them up to the whatever you call it. I don't know. I'm not a car person. Like, I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know. I just like tuning up my car, making it look cool. The hood pin stuff right there. I also got this, which was like a waste of money because it's not even red anymore because of the heat, which is really stupid. That was kind of annoying. But yeah, the spark plugs, changed all those. I mean, the spark plug wires too. Did both pretty much. But the back ones were a pain in the butt to fix. That's pretty much it. I got xenon lights. I'll show you guys that in just a second. That's literally it underneath the hood. And the hood itself, like I wanted to say, like I put that in myself. I got this thing for free, like no joke. And it didn't fit. It like didn't fit right at all. So I had to do a lot of stuff, and that's where it actually broke right there. That's where it broke in shipping. And like I put epoxy, and then I put some primer over it. I didn't paint underneath. I just paint the top part pretty much, so it didn't look so ghetto. It does look ghetto if I, you know, prop it up though. Oh, here I had to cut this out. Like, it's supposed to fit a Galant, but it didn't fit. Like, it was rubbing up against this. So I literally cut that out, and that was really kind of a pain in the butt. And this, I had to cut like this out, that out. Just, I don't know. I'll never buy a hood again, probably, because of the experience I've had with this. It looks good, and it was a lot of work to put on. And I'm contradicting what I just said. I probably would buy another hood, but I would hope that it fit, you know, just from buying it, not, you know, having to modify it pretty much. But yeah, that's pretty much it under the hood. That's all. I'll show you guys the lights in just a second. Let me go and put my key in the ignition. Alright guys, so here's the headlights. They're I think they're 6,000. No, 8,000, my bad. They're 8,000 temperature. So they're like a blue. They look a lot better at night. Let me turn this light off actually, so you guys can see a little bit better. The lights at the bottom, they're on. Fog lights aren't on right now, but it looks really nice at night, I gotta say. You can see those. Camera doesn't do it as much justice as if you were actually here and could see it. Those bright, can't even say anything right now. Those lights are really bright, and it's like messing up however this works. Here's the tail lights. You can see the light right there. Go ahead and turn the headlights off so you can just see what it looks like. See, I like those lights at the very bottom. I put some on my friend's car, and they look pretty good. I did, however, get a not a ticket, but I got a warning that I would get a ticket if I got pulled over by the same guy and still had these lights in. But most cops are usually just assholes, so I mean, you know, not being mean or anything, but where I live they usually are. He was nice though. The cop that pulled me over told me, you know, he wasn't going to give me a ticket for it there, but if he saw me again, which was, I guess that's a nice thing, but still, they're just lights. Like these are actually put on some factory cars. He said because it was aftermarket, that's why I would get a ticket pretty much. Which, I mean, it's somewhat understandable, but I don't like the law. I think that's pretty dumb. That's a dumb law. But whatever. You know, I won't be driving this car anymore, so I probably won't get a ticket with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it from the front. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. I've showed you pretty much everything I've done to my car. There's not much else to show. That's pretty much it. I'm going to be getting rid of the car anyway pretty soon, so I won't have it anymore. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, you know, subscribe, leave a like, whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do, I guess, pretty much. But thanks again for watching.